What is going on, YouTube? Chris with Journos Comics and Pop Culture. I got a package today, but this isn't any package. I'm really excited about this because of A, what is in here and what the book is, and two, how I acquired this book. It is a Grail from my Grail run. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please take some time to do so. Check out all the links in the description below as well. Guys, we're going to open this. I got some scissors here just for all those Red Deadly fans. Red Deadly is spending the holidays with his family. So, taking a little hiatus. It's all good. But so let me give a little backstory on what is in this package and what happened. I made a trade. The first trade that I have ever done in my life. I have never traded a comic book for a comic book before. And I am extremely happy about this trade, even though I haven't opened the package and looked at the book yet. So, a follower of the channel and of myself that I've had communication with in the past, I think he responded to me because I was posting like, hey, I got these books. I was posting on my Instagram and everything. If anybody has some ASM books that I need to fill my run with, because I only need like 20 more, let me know. And I'm willing to make trades. I got slabs, I got keys. And he hit me up and he was like, hey, what can we work out? So I had a Marvel Superheroes 20, which is the amazing Doom cover where he's like this, the origin of Dr. Doom, the first appearance of Valeria. And it's been a hot book. It is a Silver Age key. It's been a hot book, obviously, because of Doom in the MCU and everything. And that is, I didn't have more than one copy. It's the only copy that I owned. And I didn't really know if I wanted to get rid of it first. It was a nice looking, I think I had it at about a very fine minus. And it was a nice book. That's what I collect. Marvel Silver Age, Marvel Bronze Age. That's my biggest stuff that I collect. But I knew if I could get my hands on this book that's a part of my Grail run, I'm willing to do it. I even included a Venom book that was signed by Donny Cates. So those two books got me what's in here today. So we're going to just get right into opening this. I'm so excited. I had a chance to get this book I think it was late 2020. COVID was already happening and stuff was already starting to, trickle up, but it wasn't crazy yet. And there was a low grade issue, probably maybe a little lower grade than this, but not too much difference. And the seller was asking like $200 for it. And I said, that's a little high for me. I should have did it. Especially at that point in time because, I was rolling in YouTube money. The channel was doing amazing and may have had it to spare. Now, I didn't have money to spare, so what did I do though? I made a trade and it worked out. Everything is how it's supposed to be. So let's get into this. So I think at this point, before this book, 20 to go, folks. Again, all issues under 100. So, hey, actually, while I'm talking here, if anybody is willing to make a trade, because I still got a bunch of keys, for some Silver Age ASM, I need 1 through 7, 9, 14, 15, 20, I don't know. And then I need issues 67 to 96. And those are the last two that I need, the highest ones. Man, this is really done. Oh, there it is. This is really done well. It's got so much tape on this. I don't even know where to I'm just going to kind of try to cut into, I should have had Red Deadly here. I'm going to poke the back end of the bubble wrap and just rip it right here. Yeah, still willing to make some trades. Nobody's really bought anything from my Whatnot store the last week or so. And again, folks, link in the description below to my Whatnot store. I don't do the live sales anymore. It's all buy it nows. It's like a storefront. And you can make offers on everything that I have. I think I have about 150 books listed right now with many more to go. Like, I got to enter all these. Lots of good stuff that isn't entered yet. And again, my prices, shoot me an offer, man, and I'll probably accept it. I don't care. I just want to make a little money in my pocket, get rid of these books that I'm pulling from my own PC for the most part. My cats are over there digging up a box. I know I've been doing the living room or the dining room unboxings instead of being in the comic book room, but you know what? It's like I'm just a normal guy hanging out, opening packages in my dining room. Why does it always have to be, in the comic book room with spiffy lights and comic book stuff all around me? I got this painting that my grandfather did, rest his soul. Look at this beauty. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. I can't believe I'm holding this finally. This was a big one. This is a big one that I needed. Madison, you're ruining the video. Which one do you think it is? Marvel Superheroes 20 in about a very fine minus. The Donny Cates signed Venom book. 4. Silver Age. First appearance. ASM. Number 50. First appearance of Kingpin. I'm holding it, guys. This book is mine. I'm so excited. It is complete. Decent colors. This is pretty rough right here. And to be honest, I was a little turned off by this in the beginning. This was a little much for me because I'm all about a book that presents. What I like is that the spine sits right. You got the whole character box here. And you can see the 12 cents. That's good. There's not too many, color breaks throughout here. You got some up here and down here. But you get a good scope of the majority of the book, except for these really intense color breaking, color rub creases and defects right there. But again, for this book, I was willing to do it. And let's take this book out of the bag here. Whew. Now, this book has never been pressed. I will give it, I'm assuming so, just because of the way it looks. You guys might be able to see the kind of the crinkles there that can get pressed out. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a good one. Right. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right in here, there's a lot that can be pressed out. Let's look at the back. Yeah, decently white in the back. I want to be very gentle with this book, but there's a lot of defects that can be pressed out. Book is fully attached. Again, really delicate with the cover, but it is attached. Let's go to the centerfold staples. Look nice. Ooh, I did not notice this before. Oh, man. So there is a nice rip right there on that set. See that? Like a 1-inch rip and fold back. That kind of sucks. Look at that. Yeah, look at this. I did not see that before on the pictures. I don't know if you guys can see that there. Ooh. It's not just ripped. It is like dangling. It's ripped on both sides. And see, it's ripped right here and right here. And this piece is just kind of dangling. Oh man, that's rough. I mean, it is what it is. It's still complete. It's attached. So, the individual had this. He was saying roughly a 3.0 to a 3.5. And I still, even looking at it right now, I'm going to slightly disagree with the grade. Let me know in the comments, guys. I mean, again, it can be pressed out and be a lot more smooth. But now that I see the book, pictures oftentimes don't, capture all the kind of the crinkles that can be pressed out. But seeing that in there alone, you got about a 1-inch spine split at the top of the spine, right there, or 3/4 inch right there, and with a blunted bent over corner there, you got a rip right here. And all the color breaks and how extreme this color rub is right here. See this? I mean, it's just completely rubbed off. I said maybe this book would get a 3.0 at best. Now that I'm seeing it, I would lean definitely more to a 2.5 at best. Even if I pressed it up. I don't know. I would have to see. But with that big rip in the inside too, I would say I'm going to put this book at about a 2.5. But that's just my humble opinion. And that doesn't change anything about my decision to make this trade. Because I know that both of the books involved have a couple of potential things going for them. For one, the Doom book has some short-term possibilities to increase still, simply due to Doom being in the MCU. It boomed up obviously when Robert Downey Jr. was announced, and it's gonna probably take a jump again when we actually see a trailer or get some footage, anything like that. This book might do the same. I know Kingpin has now been in the MCU, but if we actually see Kingpin in the next Spider-Man movie or in the next trilogy somewhere, that could bring some attention to this to kind of get it up. But the thing with both of these books, they're both Silver Age keys with amazing characters. This is Spider-Man, arguably the greatest superhero of all time. Kingpin, a great villain, first appearance. Doom, arguably one of the greatest, at least Marvel villains of all time, his origin. Both Silver Age. These books are going to have long-term increases in value for that long-term hold, and I'm good with it. I mean, if you compared the current values right now, grade to grade, obviously that was a much higher grade than this book, but again, values it is what it is. I'm happy to have this book. I'm happy that it didn't cost me a penny out of my pocket, and I own it. So there you go. You guys can see some of what can be pressed out right there. Look at that. There we go. So anyways, guys, yeah, I think right now I really am going to put this book at a 2.5. Maybe I'll change my mind if I press it and put it back up at a 3.0. But I want to know what you guys think of the trade, book for book, and then, considering the condition and all the defects that I showed you. Where would you guys put this book? How would you grade this book? As is or with the press? If you have opinions on both. So anyways, I am extremely happy, guys. This is going in the press. And then from there, it's going in some Mylar and going into the ASM box. And who knows, maybe I will send this to CGC sometime in the future. I do like having my Amazing Spider-Man keys graded by CGC but I'm a little weary of them right now, and I'm not sending anything to them. But that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thoughts, comments below. Be well, and until next time.